Buzz went the alarm to start the day. As she walks downstairs, she's placing pots and dishes on a tray. As if she doesn't care, he picks up his case with that look upon his face. And she knows he doesn't love her anymore. He's off to work and kids to school. They won't be home for hours. She knows he'll never break the golden rule. It won't be that easy. She'll have to find another way to make her life a sunny day. And she knows she doesn't love him anymore. Now the road is calling. She knows she won't be crawling back to you. No, she won't be waiting, no anticipating a call from you. A call from you. She sits alone, her memories fade of how it used to be. She wonders how it ever got this way. Things really got crazy. She tried to find a better way to make her life a sunny day. But now she's gone and thrown it all away. Now the road is calling. She knows she won't be crawling back to you. No, she won't be waiting, no anticipating a call from you. A call from you. She tried to find a way, but she threw it away. She tried to find a way, but she threw it away. She tried to find a way, but she threw it away. She tried to find a way, but she threw it away. But she threw it away. She tried to find a way, but she threw it away. She tried to find a way, but she threw it away. Got my bags packed tight, ready for the flight.
My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Chasing dawn's first light. New cities every night. Feeling so alive. Every step's
Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Nancy Sommer of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist Channel here on YouTube.
Hello, my name is Vago. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist Channel. I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara, and we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Hey, I'm Phil Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Your life, let's go. Coffee brew, story flows. Story flows. Wake up and let it show.
Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm Jimmy Astute Tourist. I am joined here with Denise from Bone Tired Travelers and Captain
Morning.
Controversy himself, Scott Wolling. Good morning to you guys. It's December 30th. We're at the end of the year. We got one more day left, and then it's a whole new year. But we'll get into that in a minute. But good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing fine and you've had a good weekend. Hey, my flag disappeared in the back. Now we got commercials going on. I'll fix that in a minute. How you guys doing? Denise, how was your weekend?
It was great. Spent the weekend with the kids and, just hanging out, dodging storms, of course. Saturday night.
Yeah, you just had some nasty weather.
Yeah, it was nasty. One of my boys has a lot of limbs down from the weather that blew through Starkville, but it's okay. We made it. Starlink went out for all of 2 minutes.
Wow, that's
that
awesome.
was it. Yeah.
We're really seriously thinking about switching over to that for sure. How about you, Scott? How was your weekend?
Filled with work.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Well, that's all right. Work while you're young, my friend. Work while you're young. That way you can make your millions now and relax and when you get a little bit older.
Cruising.
Right? Exactly. Cruise. Well, good morning to everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us. We got 14 this morning, and I'm looking at so far so good, keeping my fingers crossed. Last night I did a quick pop-up. I'm introducing a new piece of equipment, so if you guys were watching the really quick pop-up last night, I was testing some equipment so that, we know Denise is here. And
that's not Denise. Hello, Denise.
Got a new one too.
Denise.
There you go. So, playing with some new equipment, and I wanted to make sure that the thing was I had it set it up. I had set it up correctly so that there were no snarls this morning. So. That was the whole reason behind the pop-up last night. So, all right, we got to do this.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way.
That's right. It is a good day, regardless of what anybody says. Good morning, everybody. Best sip of the day. I got my Dallas, Texas mug. Dee Dee's got her Dr. Pepper.
Kenny, where are you?
Yeah, we got to get Kenneth in.
Kenny,
He's probably microwaving some coffee or something.
That's what I was
Exactly,
gonna say.
Gavin. Best sip of the day is exactly right. Let's go over the chat and say good morning to some folks. We'll get through the chat quick. So if I do miss you guys, he heard us. Good morning, Kenneth. How are you, buddy?
Said his name 3 times and he showed up.
Yep.
Look at that.
He's like Beetlejuice. So
It works.
all right, Kenny, we're gonna go through the chat and then we'll say hi to you. Good morning to Sharon. Eddie Lugo is here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, Scott is in the house. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'm learning the trick here. He hasn't come in. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's doing, but Law Jones is here as well. Good morning, Law. Pete's here. It's a cruise life. Good morning, Pete. See, this is that love-hate relationship I got with this thing. I was talking about that last night. That's what I'm hoping that this little piece of equipment is going to fix. So, yeah, here we go. Dee Dee's in the house.
That's not Denise. Hello.
Good morning, Denise.
Good morning.
Jen is here. Jen.Cohen. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Jimmy and the Astute crew arrived in Tampa, getting ready for disembarkation.
The saddest day.
Saddest day of a cruiser's life. Unless you're back-to-backing. But I hope you had a great cruise. I'm sure you did. And you got to tell us all about it on your next live. Aaron is in the house. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in.
About your new song.
Original. Oh, so did you like that song? The one I played, the intro.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a song I wrote in 1990, 89, 1990.
Oh, wow.
And I originally recorded it back then. So being the geek and the guy with all this time on his hands, I took my song and I gave it to AI, and that's what you heard. And I really like it. It came out really, really good. So yeah. Good morning to Sharon. We said good morning to her and Jen and Aaron. And as Mike Clock is here. Good morning, Clocky. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, Mike,
thanks for coming in. I'm going to try and sometime in January to maybe at least get a cup of coffee with Mike. He's going to be in down in Massachusetts doing some training. So it's a good ride for me, though. Probably about an hour and a half. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know where or what's happening then. So we'll zip through this quick. Scott is here. Let's see. Where's that button? Is it this one? There we go. I finally found it. Scott McNeil is here as well. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Scott.
Good to see you. Thanks
Scott.
for coming in. Scott was he was in last night for the quick pop-up. So thanks for coming in. Gavin says nobody wants old people for work. They need old people. Nobody wants old
people.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Jen, for this. Remember to smash. Yeah, see, Facebook, StreamYard is being wonky on my end. Thank you for that. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button. All right, let's see. I think I got everybody. I have not missed anyone. All right, everybody. Yes, we need an album. I'm working on it. Okay, I will. I'm gonna put an album together. So,
and,
Jimmy, yeah, go ahead, Scott.
I was gonna say Jen gifted 5 memberships.
oh, I missed that, huh? Scooped
Yeah.
right over. There we go. Sorry about that. Excellent, Jen. Good job. Thank you for that. This is the super chat music, but good job.
Thank you for the super chat. Golden wild crazy cats. You make the music live. You lift us off the ground. Running high, heads held proud. Voices ringing loud.
Awesome, Jen. Thank you so much for that.
Bama, Diane Phoenix, Nettie and JT, Randy from Scrow's Nest, and John Galler. Congratulations on your new memberships.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. John Gaylor came in. Good to see you, John. Thanks for coming in. How's the weather over there, buddy? We got some warm weather here. And Pete is saying good morning. And Jen has been, all the cool kids are members. You're right. She's been a member for 20 months. I think you're my longest running member, Jen. She's going on 2 years. And then somebody's coming in right behind her in second, which is Dee Dee. So I love you guys and I appreciate you. It's awesome. Never in my wildest dreams when I started this venture that I ever think that this kind of thing would happen. So thank you so much. All right, let's get over to my brother, my friend, Mr. Kenneth Oakes. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
Good to see you, buddy. So what, everybody in the chat, why don't you put in there, what's Kenny drinking this morning? Is it microwave coffee or does he have a fresh pot of coffee? So we'll give you a few minutes and then Kenny will reveal what he's drinking. But how was your weekend, Kenneth?
It was good. Especially yesterday,
excuse me 1 second.
Yes.
I'm gonna take it from that Cheshire grin that maybe a certain someone may have visited.
Yes, yesterday afternoon, actually.
Excellent.
She came to see Trouser Cat.
Even though,
right. I mean, who doesn't want to see Trouser Cat?
Even though I did not get to go to church with this certain someone, but I did get to open Christmas presents with this certain someone.
Oh,
and
excellent.
She got to open Christmas presents she got to open her Christmas presents with me and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Right on, brother. Right on.
Kenny?
Huh?
Might that be a new shirt?
She loved every one of them that I given her, especially this one certain perfume.
Oh,
what kind?
Wow.
It's called Vanilla Fields.
Yes, good stuff.
Vanilla Fields.
She said she likes anything vanilla, so I got her two bottles of that stuff, and she put some of it on yesterday.
Talk about buttered sausage. Where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
Is that Gary Busey?
Yeah.
It's Gary Busey talking about sausage, buttered sausage.
Is that a new shirt too, Kenny, that you're wearing?
This is actually a new shirt and new pajama bottoms, but these are not from this certain someone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. These are actually from my dad and Pauline from the Greens, actually.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
But yeah, they're very comfortable and very warm too.
What does your shirt say, Kenny? It says, "Let's get what?"
Probably let's get cracking. I bet.
Let's get cracking.
Yeah.
Let's get cracking.
Got it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what it says.
I love it. I love it.
And I got matching PJ bottoms with it too. So
cool.
Right on.
Very nice.
Right on. Well, good morning to you. I'm glad you had a good weekend. And
yes,
it's the start of a new week, but it's about to be a start of a new year. What do you guys got going on for the new year? Anybody doing anything on New Year's Eve?
Nope.
Working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and go visit my dad on New Year's Eve and also on New Year's Day, even though transportation is not running on New Year's Day. I'm gonna try to get an individual to take me and go see my dad on New Year's Day.
Yeah. You know, they say whatever you're doing on New Year's Day is what you do the rest of the year. So I'll be sleeping, sleeping.
And I'm also hoping I get to also see a special someone again this week.
Right. All right, there we go.
It may be the weekend, but at least
my OCD was driving me crazy. I had to get the flag up there. Well, Kenny, I'm glad you had a good weekend, and Scott's not doing anything. Dee Dee's working. We're probably not doing a thing. I think we're gonna hang in like we have for the last few years.
Lay low, huh?
Yeah, lay low, have some dinner. And you know me, I usually go to bed early. So that pop-up I did last night was like 7:45. That was like late for me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know. Usually you're in bed.
Hopefully, right, brother? You know. Hey, I got to show you this. Somebody requested this, so I need to show you.
Oh, God.
This is for my good friend Jimmy, who couldn't be here. Asked me to drink an old-fashioned for him from the Alchemy Bar on the Spirit. This is for you, Jimmy. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. That's wild. How do you do this? Oh, God.
What a trooper he was.
Dwayne.
Oh, you couldn't see it?
I saw it, but it wasn't playing.
It played, but yeah. That
Okay,
happens.
good deal. I've seen it before.
Oh, you guys couldn't see that. Could anyone else see it?
I could.
I can see it.
Denise, you couldn't see it? I wonder why. Yeah, so so when you guys, Denise, when you and Dwayne went on the booze cruise back this year in October,
Mm-hmm.
I had asked Dwayne, for some reason, when we were drinking, see, that's what happens when you drink. But I thought Dwayne was a whiskey drinker, or, you know, and he's clearly not by that video. But I have to, I got to give him a big high five when I see him next, because he was a trooper, man, and he did that for me, and I appreciate it.
Let me tell you how that came about. I was taking a nap, the cruise nap, right? He slipped out and decided to try to hit his 15, apparently, and did the little video. But what he would do is he'd buy a drink it on the way to the next bar, get a drink, go to the next bar. So he was all over the ship doing this. Spirit's not very big, so he probably made 3 laps, right? So you know, he got to the option and did that and decided, okay, I'm done. And I think he made it to 12. But he walks in the room and I'm like, where have you been? And he shows me the video, you know, standing up here and holding it like this. And I said, you need to lay down. And he starts to walk around the foot of the bed. And whenever he does, hits the floor.
No way.
Lay down. Oh, got pizza. And I was like, you're not going anywhere the rest of the day. Yeah.
He's a brother. He's definitely a brother, and I appreciate that. So, Mike, you have a good day, brother. Don't let the bastards wear you down at work.
Yes.
But yeah, I had to, you know, Scott, should I do it again?
Why not?
Let's do it again.
This is for my good friend Jimmy, who couldn't be here. Asked me to drink an old-fashioned for him from the Alchemy Bar on the Spirit. This is for you, Jimmy. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. That's wild. How do you do this? Oh, God.
What a trooper.
I saw it
what a trooper.
That's wild.
That's wild. He says, how do you do
I never
that?
heard him say that word the whole time we've been together.
I don't like old fashions either, so I get into it.
That's the way I was with those Moscow mules on the bar crawl. Gag.
You know, it's like any liquor, especially liquor that you drink, you know, like martinis and drinks, Manhattans. They're all almost straight liquor.
Yeah.
And that is one it's usually, they make it with bourbon, I think, right?
Yes.
I could be wrong, but I think bourbon is the original type of whiskey. And it has a little bit of simple syrup in it and some bitters. That's it. Yeah. So, and first of all, if you don't like bitters, that'll shut you right off because it does have kind of a medicine-y taste to it. And then, you know, then there's the whiskey.
I love you, Jimmy, but I wasn't going to do it. I knew I
yeah,
wasn't doing it.
I know. I asked you to do it, and you're like, yeah, no.
No, not doing it.
And old fashions are more of a sipping drink. Dwayne definitely had a heavy.
Yeah, he doesn't
chug
sip
in that.
anything.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
is a chug. So
That's a drink that you nurse, when you're walking around. If you're trying to hit your 15, you're not going to
You don't
do
wanna
it if
go
you drink
there.
15 of those. There's
You
no
nurse
way,
it, or it will nurse you.
right?
or you will
lucky.
need a nurse.
Yeah, lucky Dwayne had a nurse. Otherwise, he might have hit the floor a lot harder.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Well, on the pictures of him, like with the sloth, you notice there's a little cut right there. That's from where he fell the day before.
Oh, jeez. Poor Dwayne.
Anyway,
Anywho. Weather watch now, the time of the day that we go over and see what the weather's doing in all points of the planet, where you're at, where I'm at. And who would like to go first? Kenny, you look like you're ready to go.
It is currently 43 degrees. Feels like 42.
Woo!
And
Sure.
supposed to be a high of 52 with some rain showers today and a low of 42. Tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 54, partly cloudy skies, and a low of 33.
Damn, cold Kenneth. Yes, exactly. I like your new tablet. That's nice. How about you, Denise? You ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Thank you.
Oh,
Right now it's 49 degrees. We're under a dense fog advisory till 9 a.m. Our high today is 68 and sunny. Okay, sunny. And
And
tonight will be
sunny.
clear and mild at 52. Sunny.
Sonny. Hey, Sonny. All right, Scotty. Scotty.
He's writing the weather.
I am writing the weather. I got to find the highest temperature. Oh,
Well, I can do mine here in the greater New England area. Oh, Scottsdale 46,
46.
high is 71.
that's right.
And I'm sure it's going to be dry out there today in the desert.
There's a lot in between right now.
Yeah,
71
there
and
is.
46.
Yeah, that's a big
Or-
climb.
Oh, Sunday,
right
Wednesday. I mean, we're going from like 68 to 21.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
that weather that you had, that
Something
warm
here.
weather that came through over the weekend, we're
Well, that was
getting it
cold
now.
front, yeah.
It's currently 50 degrees here in New England. We've gone from 24 to 50. Feels like 43. It's currently raining. 100% chance of rain today. Until about the sun's going to poke its head out around 7:16, and then it's going to rain again. So it looks like we're going to get rain right up until sometime late this afternoon. And then tomorrow it's going to be partly sunny, high of 47. So that's what's happening here. And then let's go over to see what's happening. I got to share the map, of course, so that you guys can see it. There we go. You guys see that now? Right on. All right. So currently, what's happening? There we go. That's what's happening in New England. You can see that.
Yeah.
That just that's what Dee Dee had over the weekend.
It's nasty.
Yeah. We didn't get the winds like you all did, but we're certainly getting the rain. So you can see that's pulling out of here. Tomorrow it'll be out of here for us. If you look out towards
It's kind of in a circle, though. I think that's why the tornado warnings were so heavy. I think it might have been tighter, but you see how like it's circle.
yeah, like all of this here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, I was worried for you all because that's some nasty weather there. But we get down, looks like Kenny may have some high rain clouds in the mountains there, but north of where he's at, we get down into, of course, Paradise, and they have weather there, but it's 80 degrees, and the sun will come out at some point there. So Paradise for sure.
I'm gonna wait until Wednesday to tell you what Wednesday's weather is.
Oh boy, Kenny. Look out where Scott is, and like he said, it's going to be warm day today. It's cool in the desert though. Winter desert.
And at night, the morning and at night, it's been definitely chilly. I have my heat on right now, actually.
That time of year, right? I mean, imagine, it's winter, right? So you must get a little colder, absolutely. Then we get up into Oregon and Washington. The higher elevations are getting some snow, and Bruce and Cindy are out there, so we hope they're staying warm. And
you believe we actually have snow in the forecast for next week?
You do?
Yep.
Damn, that's unusual for you. And then we look at where Sean and Joe are at, and the rest of the folks down under. It's summertime for them. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it looks pretty clear in Melbourne, as well as up in the Dubbo region, and then in Tasmania as well. They get some looks like some high rain clouds. And then Goldie was in the other morning, which was good to see her. And I know they've been getting some snow. Colleen and I watched an actual live like a live stream of somebody walking through this really cool winter wonderland in Romania. It was really cool.
And it wasn't Goldie?
It was not Goldie. That's what I said. I go, where's Walking with Goldie? It was someone else, but
Walking in Romania.
Yeah. I thought she was
Romania.
But there you go. So that's what's happening in your world. I hope it is warm and comfy wherever you are in the world, and you guys are safe and your driveway's clear. And Pete says he's having 75-mile-an-hour winds on the first. To look for, oh gosh, maybe that's that weather we're getting now. We're going to send that off to you. It's going to pick up speed.
Stay safe, guys.
Jimmy, your mom's here. She's got you on the big screen.
Good morning, Mommy. Yeah, Mom got for Christmas, she got what is that, Mom? How big is it? 65, 75
How
inch?
big is it?
She got a giant TV. It's good. So Dad can see it, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much that's nice. We have a big TV too here.
Yeah, we do too.
It's nice to watch the 4K videos and that. Bruce is here.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bruce. Good to see you. Who is up early on the West Coast. We just did your weather. I hope you guys are warm and safe. And then New Horizons Above and Beyond is here. Good morning.
Good morning, New Horizons.
Thank you for coming in.
I think that's DJ.
I think it is as well. All right, here we go. Let's do, so we did the weather today. And see, I still haven't changed over yet. So I can have total control. Total control.
History?
This Week in History.
This Week in History is brought to you by Scott, helping me stay on track. Scott, ask for him by name. Scott. Ask for him
by Cap.
By Cap. I love it. Ask for him by name. All right, so today is December 30th, and we turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1803. The Maratha chief Dulat Rao Sindhya and the British signed the Treaty of Sergi Arjugai, Jeremy's Bananas, during the Maratha Wars in India. So pay no attention to that, folks. I just can't speak. 1847, the reformist Illinois governor John Peter Algelt, known principally for his pardon of German-American anarchists involved in the Haymarket Affair, was born in Niederselter, Prussia. In 1853, the United States acquired nearly 30,000 square miles, 78,000 square kilometers of additional northern Mexican territory with the signing of the Gadsden Purchase. In 1896, Philippine nationalist Jose Rizal was publicly executed, enraging and uniting Filipinos. In 1902, a new Southing record was set by Robert Falcon Scott in company with Ernest Henry Shackleton and E.A. Wilson as they reached the Ross Ice Shelf at the head of the Ross Sea in Antarctica. In 1916, Grigory Rasputin was murdered by Russian conservatives who reportedly poisoned, shot, and then drowned the Siberian mystic in an effort to halt his influence on Empress Alexandra and the royal family. In 1918, the Spartacus League was transformed into the Communist Party of Germany at a party congress. In 1975, American golfer Tiger Woods, the first player to win consecutively the game's 4 major tournaments, the Masters, the U.S. Open, the British Open, and the PGA Championship, was born. Happy birthday to Tiger Woods. Just keep your head down. He's got quite a swing.
I heard a Tiger Woods joke.
In 1984, American basketball player LeBron James, who was one of NBA's superstars, was born. In 1986, the British government announced the electronic sensors would begin to replace canneries as early warning detectors of carbon monoxide in coal mines. In 2006, Saddam Hussein, former president of Iraq, was executed after being convicted of crimes against humanity. In 2014, German-born actress Louise Rayner, the first person to receive 2 Academy Awards for acting, died at the age of 104. And the featured event on this day, in 1922, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics formed this day. In 1922, with its capital in Moscow, eventually incorporated 15 republics and constituted the largest country in the world until its dissolution in 1991. And that's what we have today.
This Week in History.
So very interesting. It was quite a day today. For Christmas, I got
my favorite golfer, actually.
Tiger Woods. Yeah, today's his birthday. Born in 75.
About Tiger Woods?
What's that?
What's the difference between Tiger Woods and Santa?
Santa Claus.
Oh, Dan, Denise already knows it. Never mind.
Go ahead, tell it.
I don't know it.
Well, what's the difference
Santa
between
Claus.
Tiger Woods and Santa Claus?
I don't know.
Denise?
Santa stops at 3 hoes.
Right on.
All right.
You want it again?
Kenny?
Did anybody guess what I was drinking?
No, we have to circle back to, I mean, yes, there were people that definitely.
They were guessing there was some fresh and some microwave. So, Kenny, tell us, what are you drinking?
This is actually the last of the microwave coffee.
Oh,
and
microwave coffee.
I've got the coffee pot ready to make a fresh pot after the show.
There you go. So
you let me down, Kenny.
There is future fresh coffee coming.
I think there was a lot of freshes. I think a lot of people lost today. I think they all said fresh.
Well, he usually starts with the fresh pot on Monday morning.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, I had almost like a half a pot left from yesterday, so which I made a fresh pot yesterday afternoon after I got home. Wow. Supposedly we were supposed to have church yesterday morning, but nobody really showed up. There was only me, the preacher, and one other member that showed up yesterday. So
everybody said fresh. 6 freshes.
So yeah, Kenny, you stumped them all, Ken. There wasn't there was mostly fresh in there today, so good job.
Nobody to pay out today.
Nobody.
Not even me.
The house wins again.
House wins. All goes to Kenny.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go, Kenneth. Right on. All right.
I wanted to ask Eddie, what did I see where Eddie had said I needed a new filter? What do you mean by that, Eddie?
Coffee filter?
I don't know.
Maybe because that's why you're microwaving it, because maybe you need a new filter.
Well, I do have a new filter in the coffee pot ready to make a fresh pot after the show. So
There you go.
all I
Jen
do is
says,
I know
What's the
that's the
worst
only
part?
way Eddie will drink his coffee. If his coffee gets just even a drop cold, he's throwing it out. And
Nope, he's done.
yeah.
Yep.
What's
Not
the
me.
worst part of jogging on New Year's Eve? The ice falling out of your drink. Ah, love it. Right?
I what? Cuff? Too much? Are you talking about cough or what?
You cuff too much, Kenny. It's his accent. I don't understand. It's his accent.
I don't know.
He has an accent, so it's hard. He says 100%
Types
fresh.
with the draw.
Right? He types with an accent.
Got the coof for Christmas. Coof.
So we're getting ready to finish the year out, so we have to do one of these. All right, everybody. Now it's time to play America's favorite game show, Name That Notable. The game show where we put up a picture of a famous and or notable person, and you get to guess who that person is for virtual cash and prizes. And our prize master, Kenneth Oakes, is waiting in the wings down there with his treasure chest of virtual prizes for all of you to partake in. So are we ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yes.
Let's get ready to name the first notable. Who is this handsome gentleman? Whoa, look at this guy.
Wow.
Handsome. He's a handsome man.
Vanity Fair.
I know who it is. Eddie's chiming in. Eddie says Sean. Whoop.
Oops, sorry.
Eddie says Sean.
Sean!
Scott says Sean.
Sean!
Jen says Sean. Denise says Sean, or says Connery. Sharon saying Sean Connery.
Aaron Smith.
Anybody else?
Sean Connery, too.
Anybody else?
Hey, Scott.
Double
A
M.
book fell on Sean Connery's head. You know what he said?
What he said?
I only have myself to blame.
That deserves one of those.
That was horrible.
All right, so let's get ready to reveal who this is. It certainly is. Let's see, still this love-hate
Oh, come on.
relationship. It is Sean Connery, everybody. Sean Connery. That's definitely. Did you put the names in, Scott?
I did.
Okay, there you go. Sean Connery. How many points for Sean Connery, Kenny?
100,000 points.
100,000 points. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable? Ooh, Kenny, who's that?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Kenny, who is that?
Love her.
I put this
Right?
one in there for you, Kenny.
Oh my goodness.
She's gorgeous.
She's enough to make your tongue slap your brain, Kenny.
Kenny can't even focus right now.
She is a pretty girl.
Oh, Lord.
She is a pretty girl. All right, we got people.
Stand up, Kenny, don't stand up.
Right? Stay right there, Kenneth. Denise says Jennifer Lawrence. Eddie says Jennifer Lawrence. Jen says Jennifer Lawrence. Sharon says Jen Lawrence. Mommy says Jen Lawrence. Sharon says Jen Lawrence, who led the way for women in leading roles in action films. Love it.
Hey, that's my laugh.
Mystique. There you go, right? All right. Who wait, so I'm gonna jump. All right, let's reveal who this is. Who it is Jennifer Lawrence. You guys are nobody's stumping you guys today. Kenny, how many points for Jennifer Lawrence?
300,000 points.
Wow.
Kenny liked her, so he's
Just skipped the twos and said, "Woof, we're going right."
he's
to
a
the
little
green.
he's a little generous with the
Go big
All
or
right.
go home.
Let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this notable human being? Whoa, who's that guy? I bet all the girls were all about this guy back in the day. I'm just saying back in the day because the picture looks like it's kind of dated from, I don't know, 80s, 90s. I'm
It
guessing.
is. It's from Vanity Fair.
There you go. So, anybody want to say who this is?
I don't know if it was the cover, but it might have been an article. I pulled a lot of them from Vanity Fair.
Jen says Warren Beatty.
Oh.
Eddie is saying Hamilton guy there, the tan guy, I think is who he means. What's his name? Denise, remember that guy? He's the perpetual tan before Trump. This guy was like an actor and stuff.
This guy doesn't look like a Cheeto.
No.
I can't remember.
So this guy was he was quite the playboy back in the day. He's an actor.
He does have baby's eyes.
George, thank you. Yes. George Hamilton. Thank you, Eddie. You guys remember George Hamilton, right? He was like this crazy TV actor and Mr. Everything was perfect. He had his tan and his there you go, right? Exactly, Aaron. Exactly. George Hamilton.
One person got it right.
It's it. I've only seen one right answer. Should we give him one more second?
Yeah.
It's not John Bon Jovi, I'll tell you that.
And it's not Stevie Nicks.
No, his sister is a famous actress as well. This guy right here.
Oh, yeah.
Shirley MacLaine. Shirley MacLaine is his sister.
Great actress.
Sharon says George Hamilton. All right. We're going to reveal who it is. Who is this guy? It is, in fact, Warren Beatty. How many points for Warren Beatty, Kenny?
350,000 points.
350,000 points. Yeah, he was all the girls wanted to be with Warren Beatty back in the 70s and 80s and that. He was kind of a big deal, I guess.
Well, your mom knew it. Look at that. Good job, Nancy.
Yeah, my mother would definitely know who that was. So, all right, let's do the next notable. Get ready to name this notable. Ooh. Hey, who's that?
The nose.
Oh my goodness.
Kenny, who is that, Kenny?
I have no idea, but I do know this. She is one beautiful young lady.
I will tell you now, Kenny, she's probably pushing 80 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
But she was really young in that picture.
She certainly was a very pretty girl. Absolutely. And a really good singer.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness. I can imagine.
That's beautiful.
What are you doing down there?
Beautiful. All right, let's go to the peanut gallery. Denise says Barbara Streisand. Eddie says Streisand. Jen says Babs. Lone Cross says Barbara. If it'll pop up, there you go. Sharon says Barbara Streisand. Aaron says, "Are you still
like butter?"
She's like butter. Yep, sweater weather. This is Yentl. Yeah. And my mother says beautiful voice. Exactly, Mom. If you said Barbara Streisand, you're 100% correct. This is Barbara Streisand. Give yourselves a big hand. How many points for Barbara Streisand?
100,000 points.
500,000 points. Kenny is jamming it out for the pretty girls. We're going to go broke. How many more pretty girls in here, Scott? We're going to go broke over this.
I don't know.
All right, get ready to name. Let's name the next notable. Who is this notable person? This guy is an actor, a really, really, really good actor. Probably known for acting in the 50s, 60s, 70s, more than anything today. Denise said Clarence Thomas. That's a good guess, but Scotty says Sydney.
Oh.
Right. Ryan is here. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Aaron says Sydney Portier. Denise says Portier. Scott saying hi to Ryan. Jen says Sydney. Yep, Sydney. Couldn't remember the first name. Yep. I'm saying hi to Scott.
You guys are on to something. Mr. Tibbs.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Tibbs. What a great actor.
Oh, yes.
Anybody else want to chime in?
Yes,
Ryan says, yes, it's 100% Sydney Portier.
You're 100% right, yes.
My mother knows one of the best, Portier. Yep, Portier. All right, let's get ready to reveal who this person is. It is, in fact, Sydney Portier. And if you said that, give yourself a big round of applause. How many points, Kenny? 550,000 points. All right, let's get ready to do the next one. Who is this notable person? Whoa. Who is this
Rebel
guy?
without a cause.
Sorry, that's all I can remember.
I think I have him in my fridge.
He's in your fridge?
Yeah.
Sausage.
Oh, I get it. Now I get it.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what
It's a
doing?
different
Get
one.
out of my face. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
Get out of my face and out of my fridge.
Exactly.
All right, let's go over to the chat and see. Denise is in first. She says James Dean. Jen says James Dean. Sharon says James Dean. Aaron says James Dean. Scotty says James. My mom says James Dean. He's from Indiana, says Gavin. And Law Jones says,
Thank you, Law. I was going to type it, so thank you.
Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face.
right? Why is it doing what it's doing, buttered sausage? Get it out of my face. He did die too young. I was going to do an impression, but that was not, that would not be in good.
Oh.
You know what I mean? No, you're thinking about the country music, Jimmy Dean. That's right. Actually, he was talking about this Jimmy Dean sausage. His sausage. Let's reveal who this guy is. In fact, this is James Dean. If you said James Dean, give yourself a big round of applause. How many points for James Dean, Kenny?
600,000 points.
600,000 points. All right, let's get ready to reveal the next one. Who is this person? Kenny.
I love the background. I need that background.
I didn't realize that, actually.
I can vibe with that.
Whoops.
Oh, my
Bitch.
Sorry.
Bitch.
Meredith Brooks, didn't she sing that song? I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
This is not her, though. This is not her. No.
No, this is another pretty girl, Kenny.
Yes, most definitely.
Right? She's an actress. mostly known for being an actress, but one of the first things I saw her in. Oh, is someone chiming in?
I'm laughing at Gavin's comment.
There's no motorboating, Kenny. Aaron says truth in advertising. One of the first things I saw her in, I think she was singing. It was a musical, of course, but if it was her actually singing, she has a pretty good voice.
She's another double A.
I can imagine her having a beautiful voice.
Another double A, that's right.
But not Aaron. Her name is not Aaron.
But not Aaron. It's different.
From the
I have no idea.
Good morning.
No one. Did I stump everyone?
Nobody.
Not
You
even
didn't stump me. I know who it is.
Or Law. Or
Really?
Come on. Sharon.
Maybe her daughter.
Eddie.
Nobody. Scott says Melissa Gilbert. All right, let me give you. So the movie she was in, it was kind of loosely based on like a Disney movie. She was a princess. I think that gets stuck in like our time kind of a thing.
Ellie? Like Ellie Goulding? She's a singer.
It wasn't Cinderella, no. Or maybe it was. Maybe she was Cinderella in the movie. I forget. She was like a Disney princess. But she's been in a lot of movies. There was one about extraterrestrials that she was in. Nobody.
I got nothing.
All right, Scott. Let's reveal who this is. It's Amy Adams. Really pretty ginger.
La La Land. Is that the one she was in?
She's been in a lot of movies,
Yes,
man.
that was the one. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, one of the ones, like I said, one of the first ones I saw was her. Was it Cinderella? She was. It was kind of funny. Who's the kid? Who's Dr. Dreamy there? Who's that actor?
Cinderella, Eddie. No, you're gonna
Ryan Gosling, wasn't it?
No, the guy. He's from my area, from Maine. He was on that doctor show. Can't think of his name, but he was he played the Dr. Dreamy there, right? Isn't that he was like a younger actor in those kid movies in the 80s and stuff. Anyway, that is in fact Amy Adams. All right, let's get ready
she
to
was in
name.
the light at the museum too. I didn't even realize
800,000 points on that.
Thank you, Kenny. Sorry about that. I get distracted.
I can imagine. I understand that.
Right? 800,000 points for Amy Adams. All right, who is this guy? That's another actor.
Oh, it wasn't Cinderella, but it's called Disenchanted.
Yes, there you go.
Disenchanted. That one.
Yeah. Oh, there. Eddie said it too. Enchanted. Yeah. So that's the first movie I saw her in. It was kind of.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, who's this pretty redheaded girl singing around?
Disenchanted.
All right. So Eddie is saying Heath Ledger. Scott says Denise says it goes too quick. Says Ledger. Scott says Heath. Another hit. Heath Ledger. And here we go.
A young Heath, by the way. This is before.
Yeah, it's a shame what happened to him.
Yes.
Heath Ledger. Sharon says Heath Ledger. All right. If you think we haven't stumped them on this one. So I think if everybody said Heath Ledger, you are 100% correct. Give yourself a pat on the back. Kenny, how many points for Heath Ledger? How many was it, Kenny?
850,000.
850,000 points. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable person. Woo.
This last one.
All right, there's the last one. Who is this handsome gentleman with a gun?
I had to do it in action, so I knew that it was the last one.
Gotcha. So this is.
I can tell you the movie, the scene, everything, but his name is.
Are we looking for the actor's name or the character?
Oh yeah, no, definitely the actor's name. The like what his real name is in real life. I just had to do that to.
He looks like
he's from New Orleans. Did you know that?
Looks like one of the guys.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, he is. He is. Or you're right.
Dark Theme is in the house. How are you?
Men in Black.
Thank you for coming in. Denise says
he was,
Mackie.
Kenny. That's right.
Dark Theme says Anthony Mackie.
He was in,
Yeah, put the
Eddie's
first name in.
Anthony Mackie. Yeah, this guy's good too. He's a good actor.
He's really good.
Yeah, he is.
He's the new Captain America.
Yep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
How can you can't hate Captain America?
Captain America, the dog. How are you talking about? Sorry.
Buddy's here. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold.
It's Arnold Braunschweiger.
Butty Beggs. Hello, Butty Beggs.
Could be Falcon. Could be Captain America. Depends on when you catch him. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there's no stumping you guys. So let's reveal who it is. It is in fact Anthony Mackie. You guys are just too smart for us. Kenny, how many points for Anthony Mackie?
900,000 points.
900,000 points, and goodness me, thank goodness we finished before we hit 1 million, because we break the bank. Yeah. But right on, you guys.
Won
good
that
job.
lottery. One person had the right ticket for the lottery.
Oh yeah, the $1 billion. Oh,
yeah,
man.
out of California.
And are they like really old people, or?
I don't know. I didn't get that far into it. I was just mad it wasn't me, and then remembered I didn't buy a ticket.
I mean, if I hit the lottery, I definitely wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs.
Right?
Just kidding. I wouldn't leave you guys.
Jimmy,
Yes, sir.
Do you have a breaking news thing?
Well, we got breaking. Stand by, Kenneth. Of course we do. And now, breaking news from our man on the street, Mr. Kenneth Oaks.
Breaking news! I actually have a working toilet now.
Yay! Working.
No more trips to the outhouse.
Right on, Kenny. Working toilet.
It actually, I got fixed Friday. Actually, after I finished doing my last minute Christmas shopping after Christmas shopping.
So Kenny, no more.
I did some of that, Kenny.
No more of this.
Poopity scoop.
No more poopity scoop.
No more using the bedside toilet.
No more.
Toilet as a backup in case that happens again.
Yeah.
No more dropping a Stanley steamer in the bedside commode.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Yeah. So anyway,
Jimmy's
anyhow.
Yeah, he the maintenance guy, he poured some more of that strong liquid acid stuff, and he
kills the roots probably.
Whatever was stuck down in there, it went down. He flushed it 3 times. It flushed all 3 times. So.
Right on, buddy. Well, it's good to have a good working
He did
prepper.
tell me, do not. He did tell me to not put liquid plumber down the toilet along with that strong acid stuff, because it can cause a poisonous gas that can actually kill you. And I said, I found that out real quick. It choked me up. I said it choked me up pretty good.
Important safety tip for you all out there. That's a good point, Kenny. Do not mix chemicals, home cleaning products. Do not mix them.
No.
If you
no.
I forget what they actually call that stuff. It's stuff that
boom.
It's liquid acid,
mustard gas,
strong acid stuff that you put down the toilet to unclog it. But you can't mix liquid plumber along with that, because it can.
Right.
Yeah, don't mix liquid
It'll
plumber.
create some sort of a gas. You could get anything. I mean, who knows? Hydrogen cyanide, phosgene.
after
Maureen.
after he done that, I actually had to open the windows of the apartment to air it out because it was really strong.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff. Just to let you know, buddy, I'm doing okay.
And Naomi on the Facebook side of the stream.
Lots of treatments happening. I actually have a treatment today, this morning after the show. Cruz Valero is here. Good morning. Yeah, Aaron Esp. Get my Aaron Esp shot today. And so I was talking to Liz and Chris during the live last night, and I said I would mention it quick if anyone's interested. Gonna have a bone marrow transplant sometime, not sure when. They're looking for a donor for me now. And I'm in the process of getting ready to prepare for that. And there's a lot that you have to do. Have to go get cleared by the dentist, all of that, because essentially when they give me the chemotherapy prior to having the transplant, it kills your immune system. So we can't have any bugs in my body. And then I'll have the transplant. And then so Liz was asking me when I was going to come to Florida. It's going to be a while. So it's 100 days. I have to be basically sequestered in my home after. So I'll spend I'll spend 4 to 6 days in Boston having the chemo and then the transplant. Then I'll come home, and then the 100 days, Colleen and I mean, she'll be able to go out and do stuff, but she'll have to, make sure that she cleans her hands and all that when she gets back. But I'll be here stuck in the house for 100 days, basically like the boy in the bubble. And then it could take upwards of a year for me to,
be back to your old self.
The recovery process and that. Yeah. So that's where we're at. So as far as me traveling, it's probably not going to happen for a while, but it is what it is. So there you go. That's what's happening. So you guys all are in the loop now.
Morning, talking with Bob.
And if anybody has any questions or you think of something after and you want to message me, no worries. Yes, sir.
Is Colleen allowed to go to work during those 100 days, or is she?
No, she'll be home with me. Her sister is going to give her the time off to be able to stay with me. So, it's a big deal.
Y'all have a big house because y'all will get on each other's nerves after that long. Just saying.
You're going to have a big baby on your hands, as she knows. So she's going to need outlets. Chancellor, I got your message. Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. How can I get on the bone marrow list? I'm not sure. You can go online, and I know there's a place somewhere in your area where you can do that. Now, I won't know who my donor is, so there's no way of knowing. You wouldn't know who you're giving it to, and vice versa. So, but if somebody's interested in, you want to see if you could be a match for someone, definitely go online and look at that. I think that would be a really cool thing for you to do. So,
amen.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Look, my career for 41 years, I've been a firefighter, and I'm a fighter. So the only result is going to be success. Any other result is not acceptable. So that's all. That's where we are. And exactly that's it, my brother. PMA. All right. Let's enough of me. What time do we have? Oh, 7:08. Should we keep going? Yeah, let's keep going. Why not? Let's keep going. Let's see here. Oh boy, someone's at the door.
Mr. Bain?
Someone is at the door. Who could it be? I don't know.
Good morning, everyone. Good to see you.
Scott on the pot.
I just wanted to wish everybody Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I've been drinking a lot of mushroom coffee these days, so I had to do this from, the bathroom, but I didn't want to leave anybody out during my morning constitutional, so Happy New Year, everybody.
That was me the other day, the other morning.
Bedside.
On the bedside commode, which I have the bedside commode right here in the living room. So, because I sleep right here on the couch. So,
there you go. There you go. Scott on a pot. Scotty, I have to say, you are a good sport, my friend. You really are.
I rewatched your live last night because YouTube didn't tell me that you were live, but I watched it and I saw a little preview of that. I'm like, oh God.
Well, I was giving a demonstration of what this new board can do. That's just one of them.
You need
the
to
other
add
one
that to your public person profile thing,
right?
So when they start researching you for your cruise director job, there's Scott on the pot.
There's Scott on the pot. Yeah, we went to we found him on a YouTube video. I don't know if we want to hire this guy. Scott on the pot is my favorite thing that happened this entire Christmas. Right
Well, I
on,
need to
buddy.
Google Scott on the pot and go to that picture. So, in 6 months, somebody Googles Scott on the pot, and there he is.
There he is.
Man.
How about the other extreme, Jimmy?
Oh, the other one? All right, hold on, because I have to have like a picture or something to go with it. So let's see.
Trouser
My
Cat.
name is Trouser Cat, and don't mess with me. You mess with me, I'll kick your butt.
Trouser Cat.
Demon.
He was definitely neutered and spaded for sure.
I did that last night, and Liz goes, "Don't do that."
Don't do that.
He goes, "That was it. Don't do that."
Kevin said, "Hail Satan."
Right?
What it sounds like.
I think that gave her flashbacks to the very first couple of weeks of the match game when Greg was still trying to fix his soundboard, and we were getting all kinds of haptics and sounds from Greg that sounded like demons and superheroes.
Oh God!
God,
I mean, we're like little kids with this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, but I'm a guy, and I have a little technical ability, so that's like a recipe, a dangerous recipe.
Satan.
God.
There you go. Anyway,
Good morning,
so like a little kid,
Nancy.
we should probably get out of here and let Eddie Lugo do his show. Are we going to be up on New Year's Day?
Are you? That's the question.
Yeah, I think we'll do a New Year's Day show. Why not?
Why not?
In the new year.
That's right. So we will, as long as you guys are up for it.
I'll be at work.
You'll be working.
That's right.
So yeah, Kenny, if you, what's that?
This week I get to meet.
Kenny, are you up for doing Wednesday morning, Kenneth?
Huh?
Are you up for doing Wednesday morning?
Yes, I am. This will be the last show for 2024.
This is our last show for the year. So when we see you guys again, it'll be Happy New Year. It's never goodbye either. It's always so long. Terry is here. Good morning, Terry. It's good to see you. Seems like you've had too much time on your hands. I turned way back for 5 minutes, right? Terry's an old friend of mine. We've been Facebook friends for, gosh, Terry, a long 3 or 4 years anyway. It goes back, but thanks for coming in. It's good to see you.
Ron is also here, and Nettie and JT are also here.
Right on, you guys. Thank you for coming in. There's the fam right there.
Okay, Ron.
Hi, Ron. Talking with Bob. Thank you for coming in, Bob. It's good to see. Thank you, Denise.
Never.
Well, I guess that's going to do it for this year. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will save your day. And when I tell you that I am a living proof that it works, please believe me, because I really am. I'm here in part for using PMA in my life every day, and it can help you too. And it's going to help me to continue moving on in my journey. So, Nettie and JT, love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today. Everybody has a story. Sometimes the stories aren't a good one. So all you need to do is make eye contact and smile at somebody, a stranger, someone you don't know, or somebody you do know. Shake their hand, tell them they look nice, help them carry groceries, shake a hand and give them a hug. If they are inclined, of course.
Well, we're in
just don't go up and hug somebody. You may get a kick in the shin, but there you go. Don't forget our first responders, the men and ladies of the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, men and ladies of the fire department, and of course our nurses. We love our nurses. They make doctors look good, and they're really my best friends these days, I'll tell you that. It's good to have some good people at the bedside with you that can keep you smiling as things roll along. So God bless our nurses. And then last but not least, the men and ladies of the armed forces, our veterans, past, present, and future. God bless them. They're out there protecting us every day, protecting our liberties and our freedoms, and protecting that right there. Oh, glory. My flag, your flag. My red, white, and blue. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless.
Woohoo! Yowza!
Yowza. Hey.
And she doesn't cover it either, like Lugo, so she lets us see it, you know.
God bless Denise and Wayne and Kenny and Scott, and God bless all of you guys in the chat. We love you, and happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy blessed New Year, everyone.
We will hold on, I gotta see if this worked. What, Kenny?
I was just saying happy blessed New Year, everyone.
Right on. Okay.
Happy New Year.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Kenny, what do we say?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We'll see you in the future. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hot on the pot.